Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This directive stems from feedback the committee received regarding the members-only briefing held on December 3, 2013, which the VA's Office of Inspector General, and the Government Accountability Office all attended. At this briefing, the committee provided an overview of VA's information security vulnerabilities using VA's own internal documents and previous testimony from VA's Inspector General. Recognizing the importance of protecting the personal information of their constituents, many members of Congress have asked the committee to take all steps necessary to strengthen IT security within the VA. In addition to the December briefing, the committee held numerous meetings and discussions, sent information security-related letters, and held a hearing in June 2013 to address IT security weaknesses. Unfortunately, VA's lack of response, cooperation, and dialogue has been a long-standing issue that continues to this day. During the December briefing, independent information security experts verified HVAC's findings about the VA's critical network vulnerabilities, including the following. VA's network had been compromised at least 9 times since March 2010. Within VA's 420,000 computers, there were 5 vulnerabilities on at least 95% of these computers. VA employs tens of thousands of outdated operating systems. Because of Vista's vulnerabilities, VA stated that a data breach to financial, medical, and personal veteran and employee protected information will occur with no way of tracking the source of the breach. Over the past 20 years, VA's independent auditor, Office of Inspector General, and the GAO have all reported persistent weaknesses in the VA's security, placing veterans' personal information in jeopardy. In fiscal year 2013, the VA's independent auditor reported material weaknesses in IT security for the 12th year in a row. The VA's Inspector General identified VA's lack of effective information security controls as a major management challenge. The IG's upcoming FISMA audit provides 35 recommendations for improving VA's information security program. 32 of these recommendations are identical to recommendations included in the previous year's audit. The GAO has found VA's IT security issues since the late 1990s. Since 2007, the GAO has found major weaknesses in each of the 5 major categories of information security controls at the VA. The number of incidents affecting VA's computer systems and network has risen over the last several years. VA system serves as a gateway to many other federal IT systems. Given the goal of integrating electronic health records with the DoD and the eventual future connection of the National Healthcare Program, securing the VA's IT system is critical. VA's persistent, decades-long IT security weaknesses highlight the need for stronger, more focused action to ensure that the VA fully implements a robust security program. Despite OIG's testimony and the committee's evidentiary documents that originated within the VA itself, VA officials did not concur with our findings from the briefing, including that critical security vulnerabilities do exist and that the domain controller remains compromised. It's important to understand the critical nature of the security failures we're discussing. Not only do these failures disrupt the daily transactions between the VA and the veterans, but they're incredibly costly. The VA IT security failure in 2006 that impacted 26.5 million veterans cost the VA $50 million just to mail out data breach notices. Given VA and OIT's more than $3.7 billion budget and thousands of employees, these numerous security flaws are unreasonable and irresponsible. These failures are not due to a lack of resources. They're due to a lack of priorities and proper federal guidance. I'm confident this directive will provide the VA with a clear roadmap, prevent ambiguity, and take away any guesswork in order to achieve a risk-based approach to address each of these challenges. The GAO has agreed and stated that if the directive is implemented, it will allow VA to refocus its efforts on steps needed to improve the security of its systems and information. This bill itself establishes an explicit plan of action to resolve VA's IT security weaknesses as identified by the committee, GAO, VA, OIG, and others. This plan is taken from a common federal and industry best practices. Specifically, the bill directs the Secretary to reclaim, secure, and safeguard VA's network, including their domain controller, defend workstations from critical security vulnerabilities, upgrade or phase out of unsupported and outdated operating systems, secure web applications from vital vulnerabilities, protect Vista from anonymous user access, and comply with federal information security laws, OMB guidance, and NIST standards. To improve transparency and accountability, the bill directs Secretary to submit to the committee a biannual implementation report, including a description of the actions taken by the Secretary to implement and comply with the directive. The VA OIG will also be required to submit to the committee an annual report that includes a comprehensive assessment of VA's execution of the directive. Finally, on a monthly basis, the Secretary shall submit to the committee reports on any discovered security vulnerabilities. Thank you, Mr. Chair, and I think our veterans deserve better. Thank you.